Hello, fellow freaks. What's up? I finally get to sit down and make some content for you. I am watching random horror movies, or any movies at all, honestly. And I'm going to be reviewing them. And I would love to get some suggestions from you guys for what you want to see me review. I am so happy to be finally doing this video. I watched a bunch of movies a few weeks ago that I wanted to make a video for. It's not Final Destination related. It's not The Long Walk related. So it's probably a little refreshing at this point. I went through all of the streaming services that I had to find hidden gem horror movies. I made a list, and I know that some of you might think that one or two of these movies might not be considered a hidden gem. They might be considered popular, but I consider them to be a hidden gem, something I would probably watch again, something that I was happy to have watched, something that actually got me, something that I was happy that I sat down and gave a shot. I have 10 movies here, not including 4 honorable mentions. What I will be doing is telling you the name of the movie, the year it came out, what it is available to watch on for streaming, and online ratings, as well as my notes and my overall rating. My rating system will be Skulls, obviously, and the rating system is out of 5. Skulls, plain and simple, right? All these videos are me getting high. Don't judge me. I have to refer to my notes because I'm 1,000 years old and I have no memory. Let me get my reading glasses. They are reading glasses. These are in no particular order, by the way, like favorite to least favorite or anything, obviously, because I rated them, so obviously, yeah. So we'll just start. The Boogeyman, 2023, okay? That is available on Disney, Prime, YouTube, Apple TV, Crave, and Google Play. So this one is actually, all of them are good. All of them are good in my opinion. The ratings are 5.9 out of 10 on IMDb, 61% on Rotten Tomatoes, and 3.2 out of 5 on Google Play. So honestly, this movie did pretty good. I loved it. My partner loved it. My notes would be that it's got really great acting. The lighting is weirdly something I would like to comment on. The lighting was done really well. The tension was done really well. A lot of tension. The Boogeyman creature was freaky. He was freaky, and he was shown perfectly. It was very a la American Werewolf in London, He was creepy, and they showed him just the right amount. I would say, to sum it up, it was probably the best Boogeyman style movie I've ever seen since Darkness Falls. Go watch Darkness Falls, by the way, if you haven't seen that one. It's long and it's a sit, but I give this movie 4 out of 5 skulls. It deserves it. The next one is probably more on the end of my least favorite out of all of the ones on the list, but I still had to put it on the list because it was unique. It was very unique. This one is Tin and Tina from 2023. It's only available on Netflix. It is a foreign movie. Please watch it in its language. Don't watch it dubbed. Don't ever watch anything dubbed. Oh, it ruins it. It ruins it so much. Oh my God. I swear to God, they get the worst actors on there. They walk into a Wendy's and they go, I need people to act. I'm fine. So anyways, this one got only a 4.7 out of 10 on IMDb, a 63% on Rotten Tomatoes, and a 1.7 out of 5 on Google. honestly, it was good. It was good. For a foreign horror movie, it was good. Watch it. If you're a foreign horror movie lover, give it a go, okay? It was a little predictable, but it delivered. It delivered, okay? The twins were really creepy. There was one scene that had my heart just absolutely pounding. It's very good night mommy vibes, I would say. Like, don't expect too much. It's you know, if you're bored and you're looking for something to watch and you're a foreign horror film person, you're like out of good foreign horror films, like, then give this one a go, okay? It's pretty good. I give it a 3 out of 5 skulls. So the next one is Before I Wake. It came out in 2016. It's available on Prime, YouTube, Google Play, Apple TV. The ratings online are a 6.2 on IMDb, 67 on Rotten Tomatoes, and a 4.2 out of 5 on Google. So it's pretty decent ratings. I found it to be really emotionally gripping. It has like a message and everything you just don't really expect. Really, I would say it's more fantasy drama than a horror, but it does have horror aspects to it. It has a very unique and beautiful concept to it. It's a mixture of very pretty dreams and dark nightmares. The kid is super precious, but it's also very surprising. It's kind of, you know, it has creepy vibes and good makeup and effects and everything. I actually give this one 5 out of 5 skulls. It was really good. Honestly, I would say don't go for it for the horror aspect of it, but go for it for the fantasy drama vibe with the extra added horror vibes to it. I really liked this next one. This movie came out in 2019, and should have honestly gotten better ratings, in my opinion. Ready or Not came out in 2019. It's available on Disney Plus, Google Play, Apple TV, Prime. The online ratings are 6.8 out of 10 on IMDb, which I don't get. 89% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's good and warranted. And the 4.3 out of 5 on Google. So it had good reviews on Rotten Tomatoes and on Google, but IMDb, come on, man. I found it to be quite like Would You Rather. And so when I went into it, I kind of just expected to be Would You Rather. And it was actually better than I expected. The actress was amazing. And it was very intense and suspenseful and like satisfying. There was like funny moments at just the right times, and it was like really wicked. Like, there was badass parts in it that kind of like makes you laugh, but also it was really badass, you know. Big recommend on this one. I give this one a 5 out of 5 skulls. Oh my goodness. Well, okay, so the one that's following that isn't as exciting to me, but Maggie, that zombie movie Maggie in 2015, is available on Prime and Apple TV. It was good enough to make the list, in my opinion. It was a very good, like a fresh take on a very worn and beaten genre. It had a different feel from other zombie movies. It was more about the psychological struggle and emotional warfare. Well, there was still physical stuff to it. However, I found that it was a little slow in some parts, not terribly memorable. I mean, I don't even really remember a whole lot of this movie. I remember I liked it, and I remember that it was funny and sad, and the cast was great, and the writing was really good, and I liked the entire plot, but it wasn't something that stuck too much with me. I don't know if I need to watch it again, but I only give this one 3.5 out of 5 skulls. I forgot about the next one. Oh my god, I forgot about the next one. Oh my god. Okay, this one might be my favorite.
Which is why I immediately bought it on DVD from the grocery store.
I don't know. I love all these movies for different reasons, but this one was just probably the most well done movie on the list, and this is the one I was talking about when I said that you guys might find that one or two of the movies is like a classic or very well known or popular. I have never given this movie a shot, but I love James McAvoy, I don't know. So I decided, you know, when I saw it, so I gave it a shot. It's available on Prime, Apple TV, and Google Play. 2016, Split. The ratings online are, I want to say well deserved, but they should be even higher. 7.3 on IMDb, 79% on Rotten Tomatoes, and 4.3 out of 5 on Google. Should have been higher, honestly. James McAvoy, whatever. He did a phenomenal job. The acting is absolutely incredible. The girls were even amazing. Like, the bouncing between Stockholm Syndrome and genuine animal fear was so well done, and it keeps you locked in, it keeps you fascinated, you're full of anticipation and just morbid curiosity. It was an amazing movie. I absolutely love this one. If I could give it a higher rating than a 5, I would, but for this one, 5 out of 5 skulls. Oh my god, I have no idea why I didn't give this movie a shot earlier. Speaking of James McAvoy. In 2024, so last year, we got on Prime, YouTube, Google Play, and Apple TV, James McAvoy starred in Speak No Evil. It wasn't as good as Split. It got 6.8 out of 10 on IMDb, and 83% on Rotten Tomatoes, and a 3.8 out of 5 on Google. So it still was a good movie. James McAvoy did a very good job in this one as well. The acting was phenomenal on all fronts. You do expect a lot of the movie, but it doesn't make it easier to swallow. That's what she said. It has a simple set and small cast. Like a lot of these other movies, I find that it keeps focus. It's not too much. But there's lots of twists and turns to it, and it kind of builds a lot of tension and, you know, makes you feel anxious about any real life situations that might be similar. I give this one 4 out of 5 skulls. Yeah, the next one. Oh. It wasn't as flashy, but so the next one came out in 2020. It's available on Prime, YouTube, Google Play, and Apple TV. This one's called Honeydew. It got a 4.4 out of 10 on IMDb and a 65% on Rotten Tomatoes. And it only got 1.9 out of 5 on Google. I found this one was very unsettling. It was very, the tea scene with the old lady and Beverly in It Chapter 2, it felt like that, but just stretched out. Like that was the whole movie. It had a very simple concept, but it was a disturbing concept. So it was simple, but it was enough. How the hell do you fucking play this? What is the goal? Oh! I got... all the balls are inside of it now. How do you get all the balls out of it? Oh! I don't understand this. I found it to be both comfortably predictable and entertainingly shocking. At the same time, one part was a little unrealistic. There's a little man in his hair. There's a little man. Let it out. Remember From? Blue. There was one part that was a little unrealistic. It was a little irritating, but it wasn't bad. It had very secluded vibes, twisty vibes that the other movies had. The very simple but unique and horrific vibe. I give this one only 3.5 out of 5 skulls. Not to say that it's not worth a watch, but just because it might not be as good as some of the other movies on here. Ooh, this one was good too. Dixon, come here. Come on, Dixon, come on. What are you doing? My chihuahua escaped. No. He likes to escape out the backyard and he comes around front to the front porch where I am. Man, did I already name the next movie? Okay. So the next one is a pretty decent one. I feel like maybe that's just because I haven't ever seen a Wendigo movie before. But available on Disney Plus, Prime, YouTube, Google Play, Apple TV, 2021, Antlers. I thought it was really good for a Wendigo movie because I haven't seen a Wendigo movie. It was gory and the Wendigo, the monster, was really cool. The effects were amazing. It stuck with me afterwards. Like, I don't know what it was specifically, like, that stuck with me. I don't know if it was just like the creature was just so great. Like, it was a very simple horror movie. It got a 5.9 out of 10 on IMDb and it got 59% on Rotten Tomatoes, 3.4 out of 5 on Google. It might have been a little cringy and drawn out in one scene I found, but like it still wasn't even that bad in that one scene. Like, this movie stuck with me. Maybe it's just because I haven't seen a Wendigo movie, but I would give Antlers a 4.5 out of 5 skulls. Okay, this next one is kind of like Honeydew, in my opinion. It is clearly not well known either, because the ratings are a 5.7 out of 10 on IMDb, 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, and no reviews on Google. So I don't think anyone's actually seen this movie. It's available on Prime, Google Play, and Apple TV. But anyways, 2022, it's called Family Dinner. Family Dinner. The acting was actually really good. Like it was a really good commentary on unsafe weight loss practices. So like, I find that it feels predictable, maybe because of that. It's a newer movie, and whenever there's like a commentary on anything, it feels a little bit more predictable, but it actually was very disturbing and shocking. It takes a complete turn at some point where you think you knew what was going on, but it is deeper and it goes further than you really expected it to.
Ist alles gut?
Und jetzt essen wir.
I would give this one 4 out of 5 skulls. It was better than I expected it to be. Obviously, with all these movies, don't expect too much. But for Hidden Gem, 4 out of 5 skulls. But yeah, don't expect too much from these movies. I'm suggesting these movies as something to watch if you're a horror fan and you're looking for something to sit down and watch when you run out of everything else. They are worth at least a one-time watch, in my opinion. Now, I have to give the shout-outs to the movies that were okay, but didn't make the list for whatever reason. I will not be providing online ratings, my rating, the year. So I tried It Follows. It did not make the cut. It was an okay movie. I liked two parts involving the same form. I won't spoil anything. That's what I'll give. That was the only part that I liked. Lights Out. The monster was okay, neat concept. There was not much there, and it was a little cringe. The Final Wish. Guy kind of reminded me of a knockoff James McAvoy.
Wait, what?
I don't know. It was kind of cheesy. It was not the best. Acting didn't perform like James McAvoy. Cool concept, done poorly. And the last one would be
What Lies Below?
It was actually decent. It was just a bit silly. Honestly, if I wasn't trying to keep it to 10 movies, I might have put that one on the list just because it was very campy, cheesy horror, but like done pretty well. So if you want to pull one out of my four, honorable mentions, I would watch What Lies Beneath. If you're gonna watch anything else, maybe It Follows. That one was okay. It just wasn't okay enough to make the list. So that's the list. I will be doing a lot more lists like that in the future. Let me know any movies you want me to watch. It doesn't have to be horror. Let me know any games you want me to play. Let me know any books you want me to read. I want to get in discussions with you. Don't forget to check out The Den, my chat. My snake ring broke. I have lots of new content coming. I'm going to be doing my long walk countdown later in July instead. It works better with my schedule. I have cosplays coming. I am going to still be doing my top 10 Final Destination deaths. The neighborhood cats are chasing each other. White Claw just chased Chunk Norris down my street. That was wild. So stay tuned and stay spooky.